The only thing I'd like to get across, at least from my perspective, since we are mostly like a finance-based podcast, I would love to see you take 20% of every dollar that goes in your account, 20%, and stash it away in a fund that someone else manages that you don't have access to.
Every time
you
we
spend
do this,
80%.
hold on, every time we do this, the audience, they say, no, but Graham, you shouldn't try to control these people's lives and dictate. We've ran into this quite a few times.
Who's done a great job of this is Steve will do it. His mother runs his bank account. He doesn't even know how much is in that bank account. And that would be great if my mom just had a bank account and is like, okay, here's, because then I could forget about it. If I have full control over money, so that is something I'm working towards. Is
I'm telling you, pay someone
for my mom.
Pay someone 60 to 80 grand a year just to control how much money goes in your account. That's all it is. So all the money funnels into one account, they disperse it to you. Yeah, that's it. And they keep 20% aside.
That is a great
just 20
idea, but I'm just lazy. Like at the end, I should, but every time I'm like, okay, like what's on the list of priorities today? I wake up and that's it on the pinboard, but making a YouTube video is always number one. So much of my life gets neglected because make a YouTube video and then all of a sudden I spent 10 hours making a YouTube video that day and then I kind of just forget.
I'm telling you, that'll be your biggest ROI. You'll see it 10 years from now and be like, holy shit, there's $10 million. There's $10 million in the account. And I had no idea. And they're going to say, well, great, now it's in a trust and it's going to give you X amount every single month.
Yeah, that idea is correct. It just gets forgotten about because it's boring. Like fundamentally,
it's responsible. That's what it is.
Things that are responsible and boring to me, like for some reason, I just don't think about it too often. I don't know if it's because I'm young, but I just don't really.
Why can't you shift your mindset to think that's cool? It's cool to like save a little money and have something.
I think what is cool is you think saving money is cool. I think Trenbolone is cool. Nobody thought Tren was cool until I thought it was cool, and then I was like, "Oh wait, hold on, guys, this is a pretty cool thing."
But here's the thing: you could still do it just with 80% of it. Instead of 100% of it.
No, but the idea of I don't know. I don't know why I think the way I do. I just
would you take my suggestion to heart and maybe like look into it or no?
I mean, I could say yes to your face, but after this podcast, I'm gonna go home and nothing is gonna change. Because here's the thing: is like you're leading me to the water, but you can't make me drink. And I even though I know I should, that's just part of like admitting my flaws as a human. Is like there's just no way that's gonna happen.
How about this? You have my number. I'm a text away if I could ever help you at some point in the future.
Okay, I appreciate that a lot.
The door's open for as long as you want it.
Eventually, something will happen that wakes me up and it's like, holy shit, I should have been saving that whole time. And so there's probably going to be a phase of devastation in my life, I could imagine, which I'm prepared for and I'm excited about. Fair. And then after that, maybe it's like, okay, let's get the building blocks.
Yeah, listen, even if it's 5 years from now and you shoot a text, be like, hey man, it's Togi here. I'm down bad right now. Please help.
Can I borrow 50? Plinko's hot tonight.
Man. Oh my God. Now that I got your number and you're super wealthy, you might be getting calls. I mean,
I need like 10 grand.
It happens frequently where I wake up the next day from being really drunk and I called about 30 people on my phone number and asking for like 100-something thousand. So
I wouldn't do that. But like, how much cash do you have?
I would consider it. I saw you paid back with pretty good interest to one of your friends. You know,
I always pay back. I always make it a priority to pay people back with at least like, I give them at least 20% every time just because it's like, oh, that was really nice of you to give me money when I was drunk gambling.
I don't think the money is important whatsoever. I think the main thing is just that you're safe. I think you're a really cool, super nice guy. You didn't come in here and smash things
really
like Graham,
down to earth.
Like Graham died. Yeah, you're just like a normal dude.
Because I'm watching
like,
your videos and they're so over the top.
Yeah, but dude,
like
that's I'm a regular dude, and that's why it's incredible. Like that's why I think it's. I think I'm the most average person ever, but I operate at such an above average level, and that's why it's like I think everyone can do this. Everyone can. Everyone. It gets me so excited thinking that everyone and anyone can do everything they want because I did, and I'm literally like I know better than anybody.
How much cash do you have on you right now?
Like physically?
Yeah.
I think there's 20,000 in the car.
Really?
Yeah. And check for 100 to the casino.
Oh wow. I was about to say if you want to do a coin flip.
Coin flip a watch. No, I mean, yeah, we can do a coin flip. Do you have the cash though?
No.
$10,000 coin flip?
No, I wouldn't do 10 grand.
You're so rich, dude.
No,
you have,
dude, I would not do 10 grand.
Are you worth over $50 million?
No, I'm not.
No, it's a pretty nice house.
No.
Do you own this house all the way?
No, I have a mortgage.
Oh, because you're all smart about it. But you could own it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could own it if I wanted to. Probably the most I would do on a coin flip is probably $1,000, and that for me is crazy. Realistically, I do $100.
Do you ever gamble?
Yeah,
it's rare.
$200.
Yeah, my max is like 200 because if I lose more than that, I get upset, and if I double, it's just like okay, fine, I double.
Well, because that's just the difference. You think saving is cool, which is cool that you think that's cool. I don't think it's necessarily cool, but that's what gets you excited. Like I'm sure I'm sure you get the same amount of dopamine that I get winning crazy and gambling as you see over the year the S&P grew your account that much.
Probably.
I'm sure the dopamine.
If I'm up 5% in a year,
you're
I'm
yes, that's awesome.
Year.
So that's great, dude. Whatever is floating your boat, I can totally respect that.